Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today I will be doing the cinnamon roll TikTok viral hack that I did a few weeks ago, but this time I will be doing it with your suggestions and recommendations. I got quite a bit of feedback on how I could improve and how I could mix things up, so I went ahead and I made the cinnamon rolls again, but this time with your tips and recommendations. Let's get into it. So first off, we are starting this recipe with an entirely different brand of cinnamon rolls. First I used regular cinnamon rolls from Pillsbury. I realized that did not work out. Then I used Pillsbury Grands, which produced way better results. And today I will be using Rhodes cinnamon rolls because that is what you all suggested. So I've never used Rhodes cinnamon rolls before, so I had to do a little bit of digging and see where could I even buy these cinnamon rolls because they're actually not that easy to come by. You can only buy them at Walmart, at least locally for me here in the Bay Area, and it's not even at every single Walmart. You have to go to specific Walmarts. So I would recommend going to the Rhodes Bakery website, which I will link in the description box below, and use that store locator to see if you can find a local store near you that sells these Rhodes cinnamon rolls. So specifically, I'm using these bake and thaw overnight rolls. So essentially what you have to do the night before is you have to take these rolls out of the freezer, place them on your baking tray, and then you let them rise overnight. But to make this the cinnamon roll hack that we know and love on TikTok, I am adding some heavy cream, of course. So instead of adding two different mixtures, which is like the heavy cream mixture and the butter, cinnamon, and sugar mixture, I am just doing a condensed version, which essentially is just heavy cream, a little bit of brown sugar, a splash of vanilla extract, and then a touch of cinnamon. And you just mix those ingredients together. So keep in mind this is the night before, and I am pouring this heavy cream all over these rolls, and I'm covering it with a piece of plastic wrap and letting it set up in the fridge overnight. So fast forward to the next morning, I took the rolls outside of the fridge. I didn't really see a difference in size. They're pretty much the same size, but they have been soaking in this heavy cream mixture for overnight and for quite a while now. And now I'm going to let these cinnamon rolls rise at room temperature for about an hour or two until they double in size. You'll notice that they get a lot fluffier and a lot bigger over time. Once they've doubled in size, you'll definitely notice, peel off that plastic wrap and then chuck it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, or until the tops start turning brown. And now from here, let it cool down just a bit. This is the really difficult part because the house smells so good when the cinnamon rolls come out of the oven, and it's so hard to say no and so hard not to dig into these beautiful cinnamon rolls. And then once they've cooled down just a touch, you can go ahead and put on your icing. So I know some people recommended using like a cream cheese icing or making my own icing. Honestly, I just felt a little bit lazy today, so I just used the icing that was in the Rhodes Bakery package. I actually don't love cinnamon roll icing all that much, so I usually go pretty light on it. And I know, come at me in the comments, say what you will, maybe I just haven't had the best cinnamon roll cream cheese icing or frosting yet, because sometimes it's too sweet for me and it's just not the right balance. So that is why I typically go light on the icing. And then essentially from there, I just cut into it, and I immediately noticed that they were so fluffy and tender to the touch. This is definitely unlike most rolls that I get pre-packaged. They're usually kind of dense, a little chewy, and a little bit too moist, but these were fluffy and light, but still moist as well. So now I will be doing the part that all of you love, which is the taste test. I'll be digging into one of these cinnamon rolls and telling you what I think, how they compare to Pillsbury, and whether or not it's worth it to do this hack. It looks so fluffy and light and perfectly topped with the icing. I'm so excited to dig in. Ooh. All right, so I need another bite because I didn't really get into the center. Wow, guys, that was so tasty. That was the fluffiest and lightest cinnamon roll I've actually ever had. It's really moist because of that heavy cream, but I think it's so fluffy because it rose so much and still retains all that moisture. So it's this great combo of something that's light and fluffy, a little airy, but still really dense with moisture and flavor. I actually think this is a really great hack. If you are in a time crunch and unable to make your own cinnamon rolls at home, I would definitely suggest doing this TikTok viral hack. But the other question, which is, how does this compare to Pillsbury and the Pillsbury Grand cinnamon rolls? I would actually say the Rhodes cinnamon rolls are lighter and fluffier than the ones from Pillsbury. If you do the cinnamon roll TikTok hack with Pillsbury Grands, I think you produce slightly denser results because you don't let it rise overnight. With Rhodes cinnamon rolls, because they have that time to rise overnight, and they even rise during room temperature during the day before you bake them, they have way more time to get that aeration and proofing. So because of that, I would say The Rhodes cinnamon rolls are a lot lighter and fluffier, but if you want something denser and a little chewier, then go for Pillsbury. So I hope this video was helpful for all of you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make yet again another batch of cinnamon rolls. And let me know which other viral TikTok hacks I can try out for you down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!